Well, hello, hello. Glad you could drop by this episode of Media Champions. I'm your host, Mary Trace Griffin in Atlanta. Today, we welcome to the program Daniel Lofaso. He joins us from the Digital Elevator. Daniel, thanks for being on Media Champions.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
You help people find the right audience, among other things. Let's dive right in and talk about finding that all important audience because you can't be all things to all people. How do you convince people that they need to be very specific and you are the guide that's going to help them find that?
Talk about buyer persona research a lot and drilling into that and our capabilities to research and target those buyer personas based on sales funnels. And we showcase that through social proof with clients we've worked with case studies, and then just mining data and then providing that to people to build that trust and confidence in us.
Oh my gosh, you sound like you're talking about relationship building, Daniel. What the heck? I mean,
That's right.
you have to build that relationship. I wonder if you would share with us maybe an aha moment with a client who actually took your sage advice and went, "Oh, that Daniel really knows what he's talking about." That's got to be really gratifying for you and your company when you have achieved success with your client and they've earned your trust.
Yeah, luckily we have more than one of those. And I think it comes with results. It's people are more show me, don't tell me, unless
Hmm.
unless you have a track record of case studies to show them. In that case, maybe they come in with some trust. But an example, I think I randomly met a client through Instagram, which I don't really use for marketing at all, and we had similar interests in surfing. But I said, hey, we do SEO and digital marketing. He's like, oh, really? I have this other brand, and we signed him up, and this is not really very common in the SEO world, but within 2 months, he was basically ranking for half the stuff that he wanted to. So that was a quick trust builder in an industry that's typically, 6 months, 12 months out to get that kind of traction.
Sure, sure. And it's certainly not the same for everybody, but I think connecting with somebody who has that background and that subject matter expertise like yourself is so important. Even if a business has an internal media department, it's probably a really good idea for them to partner with someone like you as well. Why?
Yeah, I think partnering when you do have internal staff and clientele is beneficial because vendors like us will have experience with different clients in different verticals, and you can utilize that as an agency to the benefit of the client. So, in other words, an outside vendor like us, we can duplicate a campaign that we use successfully for other clients and not risk having to spend time optimizing something because we know that it works already. So,
Mhm.
and then we're typically more seasoned than internal staff because we're specialists. So you might, try to hire somebody internally, and it's hard for a lot of companies to have specialists in all different kinds of advertising and media buying and marketing. Whereas, you can outsource those kind of people to fit those very specific roles.
Do you have a favorite aspect of what you do within the company? Is there that one thing that's just your jam that you really enjoy?
I think you called it out already, which was relationship building and
Mhm.
seeing what people's goals are. And it's funny with marketing because a lot of people just want to know, well, how many leads do you want, or how much do you want to make? And I like to go kind of all the way to the end of the road and say, well, how is this going to impact your life later? Do you want a boat? Do you want to buy a mansion? Do you want to retire soon? And then it kind of builds a funny relationship where they're like, oh, this guy kind of gets me, and he cares. It's not just everybody wants leads, right? Everybody wants more money, but to what end? And I like
Right.
doing that. I have team that does the technical type work, and I'm not so involved in that day to day. I like the relationship, like you said.
Oh, well, I'm with you on that one. Daniel, thank you for being here with us and sharing what you do at Digital Elevator. I'm going to tell everybody that your digital elevator goes beyond the top floor. You're not just giving them one floor because you are seeing the big picture. So sky's the limit. Elevator goes through the roof. That's what I
Awesome.
think anyway. Come back
Thank you very
anytime.
much. I appreciate
Nice to
that.
see you, Daniel. And we can make the
Thanks for having me.
connect to
Appreciate it.
Daniel and the folks at thank you. We'll make that connect to Digital Elevator. So find Daniel by finding me right here at dailyadbrief.com. I'm Mary Therese Griffin in Atlanta. Come back for more Media Champions.